since I was little, I wanted to be a lawyer, even though I didn't know anybody in our family to be one. Back in the day, like in elementary school, we used to do like little scrapbook things. So you'd get like a notebook, and on top of the notebook, you would put a question. And that question would always, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I would always put lawyer. Recently, I've been doing some ancestry.com type thing, and come to find out I have like a great granduncle that used to be a judge in Mexico. So yeah, apparently I guess it's part of my DNA. I was doing a lot of CPS cases and just realized that there's just a lot of need here in Lubbock, especially in certain areas. And so, especially when I did CPS removal proceedings, most of the children that get removed tend to be in certain areas in Lubbock. And so I wanted to create a nonprofit that we focus a lot on those areas. And so this is really the first year we've done a lot more. We've given scholarships for families that couldn't afford putting them in Little League. We want to continue to do that. Family holiday meals, and then giving people like winter clothes drives, basically just talking to teachers, figuring out which students, need that need. If there's a way I can help society in a way, then I think that's where the organization comes in, the Manos Unidas, where hopefully we can help the families that way. Hopefully we can do more volunteer opportunities. Hopefully there's other ways that we can be that difference in that child's life. I live in the bicultural world. I was born in a border town, when I was at home. Both of my parents are from Mexico, and so it was always in Spanish. So you always had the Spanish channel on, and, there's expectations that are different in the Mexican culture versus, just the regular world. So when you go home, you have to, cook, clean. There's certain things that you're supposed to do. And then when you went to school, of course, you have your expectations of doing things in school. So I didn't learn English until I went to first grade. I was the first in my family to graduate from college, and the language barrier, of course, I didn't come from, I didn't come from a very wealthy area or anything like that, but I think all of that has made me who I am, and that's why I do the type of law that I do. I represent people that are in their worst times in their life. People are getting arrested, people are getting their children, removed in their care. So I just come in and just try to understand where they're coming from, and if anything, I'm always trying to help them to make sure they're never in that situation again. That's my goal. The other day I was at a supermarket, and then the person that was checking me out was one of the little girls I represented. And so, again, it's been 3 years since I saw her, but to just see that she's doing well, like she has a job, she's still going to school, and she has plans to move forward. When I first met her, it's traumatizing when these children get removed, and rightfully so. And just to see that she is thriving and she's doing well, that just makes you feel so good. Like I'm leaving home and I'm like, wow, so you see that, and those are the things that bring joy. Those are the blessings, and those are the things that make you want to keep helping people out.